Hi.
Let's give this a second try.
Ha, Jadola. Sure thing.
It looks like this time around it's working. Yeah, it should be working. Other than if you're wondering why I'm asking if this is working.
Hi, this is Toga speaking.
I just wanted to start a stream.
Hi.
And Mobius just immediately
Ha,
froze.
Jadola.
Also, shut up, Topaz. Thank you very much. Yeah, we just immediately froze and didn't want to do anything. But hey, I want to say we are finally over here, already big with Star Rail, and we can finally go to Amphoreus, which I already want to go to because I've been quite excited about it. And I'm really curious what's gonna be happening on. And yes, I usually don't show it on stream because I also don't really want to show that side of the game much to begin with anyway. But I already got myself my herder. Not fully leveled yet, sadly. I didn't pre-farmer material since I actually worked on finally starting on getting some of my 4 stars to level up actually. This is actually my my goal currently is to like finish up every character. I'm always giving priorities to 5 stars, as you can see. But yeah, I finally can go through the so quote-unquote backlog of the other characters, 4-star characters, and start building them as well. But yeah, I don't want to like talk around much. I really want to go into the story and see what's ahead of for us. Oh, awesome. I've already collected it since it immediately pops up when you start a game, but one thing which I didn't really know, that it actually finally adding outfits for characters, and especially this cool outfit one for March. Sadly, can only be used with her preservation path, but hey, at least we got something. Now I immediately want the Sparker outfit we got in Honkai Big Sword.
Please stand by, passengers. The navigation meeting will be starting soon.
Alright. Blackstone isn't joining us. Here we go, some voice again. She doesn't think it's right to join in on our road, and she's only hitchhiking with us, so she's waiting in the party car. So she did say that she believes she'll end up residing on Amphoreus. She can read our minds. I'm sure everyone has a destination mind.
Oh, he isn't joining us for the navigation meeting. He went to the party car to rest. Don't worry about him. An unexpected destination could be a great starting point for Sunday.
Let the control freak lose all control. I kinda like the answer.
Your words, not mine.
Since everyone's here, Pom-Pom will start presenting our options. First up is the oceanic planet of Lushaka.
No, we're not gonna be going there. Mr. Mikael's home route. Lucasia was hit by rising sea levels after the Stellaron disaster. I'm not sure how things are on the planet now.
Next, we have Melustanin, the agate world.
Already had that option before, yeah. That's where Eternal Beauty ascended, a world of undying allure. It's also said to be one of the initial sites of the Stellaron disaster. Probably not the safest choice.
Given the Express's fuel situation, it's worth us thinking through our options carefully.
And finally, the most adventurous option, the eternal land, Amphoreus.
Of course, you're gonna go with the adventurous one.
A planet not recorded in the databank, and a world even Akivilius never set foot on. But if this trailblazing expedition works out, it could solve our fuel problem.
Express can soon achieve perpetual motion. That would be nice. It's not as simple, but we can save Pom Pom from worrying about service delays, at least for a foreseeable period of time.
Amphoreus does have something to offer, unlike the other options. Plus, it's a completely unknown world. What better place to trailblaze?
I feel the same. While we know nothing about Amphoreus, we know the other two worlds aren't exactly safe options. Anyway, if it's a risk we're taking, we might as well throw in some adventure for good measure.
I mean, none of the places we've gone to were safe places or safe options, but hey. We had trouble and problems and disasters everywhere, not gonna lie. Agreed. So we're heading toward the uncharted world, huh? It seems we've got a crew of like-minded adventurers on the Express. They includes me too. I'm from Amphoreus.
Looks like Pom Pom's voting plan won't be needed after all. It's official then. Our next stop is Amphoreus.
Great! I'm looking forward to the conductor's jump announcement. I'll be in my room freeing up some memory on my camera. I'm going to have to snap tons of pretty pictures this time.
Good luck. Don't forget to share the good news with Miss Black Swan. Is I picking up too, or should we chat with some of the artists? Let's chat. I don't know, this is the first time exploring beyond Years with Charles, isn't it? Maybe everyone else, right? Huh? Oh, maybe not for Pom Pom. And worlds that have been mapped on the SV chart also present new surprises from time to time. But we'll be fine, just have a backup plan, I'll review it when the time comes. Okay.
A world yet to be explored by the Trailblaze. No self-respecting nameless would turn that opportunity down. This is Akivili we're talking about. In the first instance, every one of their stops was a world no human had ever set foot on. The Astral Express has always traveled along the silver rail laid down by Akivili, so we don't normally get to venture into a world beyond the knowledge of the Trailblaze. But this time, we might just get the chance to add a brand new stop to the astral charts. I don't mind telling you, I'm a little excited.
I mean, I am too. Can't really party for that. So, this is the passenger's cabin. Let's chat with the two of them. I can't provide many details about our destination this time. You can ask the member keeper if you want to know more. I'll never sound Why do you ask that? Are you feeling nervous yourself? You will fine, just trust the crew. We never had this many passengers on board before. Still used to it. Why don't you head to the party car first? I'll see you later. Well, he's more of an introverted one, so...
Oh, hey, great timing! I just turned on my camera and was looking through some old photos.
I really always like this wall whenever we go here. There's so many cool pictures coming up here.
Can I ask you something? What's your favorite part of a journey? From start to finish?
If you didn't know in the middle of the journey.
Then you're going to have to give me a nudge whenever there's something worth snapping. Anyway, enough chit-chat. I better pack some extra batteries in case we end up somewhere without power.
Alright. What's the other option? One. Probably Sunday. Hello, party car, let's party.
Dear Nameless, trailblazing must be...
Looks like you've decided on your next stop? I see. those who embark on a long journey simply need to set off.
Alright. Well, we are making you set off.
Ah, you're here. I hear the Nameless are going to Amphoreus. A very wise decision. Memo Keepers traverse the worlds only to collect precious memories. Have you heard that before?
Yes, we have.
It's my duty to salvage unknown memories. And the Amphoreus that has been revealed by the garden's mirror is like a treasure inside a display case. Dazzling, yet out of reach. I need a sharp nail to break through that glass. And that's where you come in. Only through trailblazing can we reach the heart of Amphoreus, cut through the thick mist, and bring the world's memories back to light. I trust you won't disappoint me.
We don't want to. I mentioned preparation. You really said insufficient preparation is as good as no preparation. Might as well toss your luggage aside. Never mind. Have some preparation is better than none. Even formalities have their place. Okay, we are being silly again as always. How are we doing the warp jump from within the party car this time around? Alright.
Attention passengers! The express is about to make the jump. Please be seated and hold on.
There's nothing there. Confusing. The answer lies hidden in the starry sky. Here it is, the isolated world that can only be seen through the garden's mirror. The eternal land, Amphoreus.
In shape of 8, it's more like an infinity.
No one knows. That's what you're about to find out. As you can see, Amphoreus is surrounded by a mass of chaotic matter that conceals it from the outside world. Nearly. Conventional interstellar travel can't detect its presence, let alone pass by or land on the planet. Yet the garden caught a glimpse of this place, and along with it, discovered ever-shifting traces.
Free paths interweave and feather Amphoreus, co-authoring the fate of the world. Ordinary pathstriders are known to leave traces in the mirrors, so if what you said is true. Then this isolated star system must have been home to at least 3 beings comparable to emanators.
I would even go as far as to say, eons themselves.
For a world to have nurtured such marvels, yet still remain unheard of throughout the cosmos? Now that is hard to fathom.
You already know one of the 3 paths to be the erudition.
I can reveal the second. In fact, you've all seen it just now. It's the remembrance.
I see. Then it makes sense that a messenger of the garden would be capable of unveiling Amphoreus for us. What about the final path?
Unfortunately, fate is keeping the third path a mystery. I don't know what it is either. Hidden beneath
I
the
seem curious about
brilliance
what
of
it is.
erudition and remembrance, yet possessing enough power to rival the other 2 paths. It could be the equilibrium, the enigmata, or perhaps the permanence. I have no clue at all.
I think it was the enigma that I heard about in the theory.
This white ribbon of light encircling Amphoreus might very well be a product of the 3 interwoven paths. Only when pathstriders of the Trailblaze enter the center of the vortex will its true nature be revealed.
So, we know far too little about the planet. What's more pressing is finding a suitable land site. We could end up over an ocean, in a vacuum without oxygen, or worse yet, in the middle of a lava field. I see why the databank is important. It is. Still, encountering worlds that exist which are not recorded in the databank is unavoidable. Looks like someone's all set and itching to get off the train.
Wait, I think we might be missing someone.
Ah, it's March 7th. Yeah, she said something about a camera before going back to her room. I haven't seen her since the warp. That's not like March. She's usually the most excited about expeditions. Let's drop by her room. Did it already happen something to March, or what's going on? March, are you in here?
Sorry, guys. I don't know what's wrong. I just feel really weak after the warp.
Come down or something?
I doubt it. Pretty girls aren't supposed to get sick.
This Space One, could you take a look at the memories in his room?
Gladly.
Space One pressed her forward against March 7's head as if feeling his body temperature.
I'm seeing March 7th hit by a sudden bout of weakness in her memories, as if something was weighing on her. The onset of it far too quick to be any kind of sickness.
Wait, I want to check something real quick. What did it lose? Give me a moment. There you go. Not sure what that was about, but okay.
Perhaps it's the effect of some external stimulus?
Oh, why is everyone here? I should have cleaned my room.
I invited Sunday to help with the diagnosis. He grew up in a star system rich in memoria. When it comes to mental healing, he's quite the specialist.
You've all been to Penacony before. I presume you are aware of how some might find themselves in a synesthesia dreamscape after warping to Asdana. I'm guessing this is something similar. Miss March appears to be affected by a certain external stimulus. Perhaps a path, an eon, or even Amphoreus itself.
I agree. That's likely the case.
Why is she the only one affected?
Maybe because of her past.
There's no way to tell at this point. It could just be a matter of time before everyone feels unwell. Before we identify the cause, my suggestion is for Miss March to avoid venturing anywhere near Amphoreus.
It's okay, Himeko. I'll be good on my own. Go ahead, guys. I'll catch up once I feel better.
Shouldn't we leave for someone to at least look after March, or... You shouldn't leave a sick person alone. Especially if he's sick for, like, reasons you don't know.
Here! Take my camera along. I was planning to take photos when we got there, but looks like you'll have to help me with that now. melodramatic turn. I'll be fine.
Are we ready? Why don't we take our discussion outside so March 7 can rest?
Yeah, you guys go on ahead. Don't worry about me. I'll be back to being my hyperactive and adorable self by the next time you see me. Now, don't forget about those photos, okay? I'll be checking the camera.
Do you think March 7th's past could be connected to Amphoreus?
No, that would be too much of a coincidence. I haven't seen anything related to Six-Faced Eyes yet. It's more likely that some kind of energy on Amphoreus affected her before any of us. Tamamo wants you and Danhang to take the lead in this trailblazing expedition. Are you up for it? Sure. I see our adventure in Penacony has helped Tamamo grow into an experienced Nameless. Amphoreus is a crucial stop, so everyone in the Express has been roped in to help in some way or another. Venturing into the unknown world is a task perfect for you youngsters. I'm sure you both have each other's backs.
So we're staying behind to take care of the grown-up stuff.
Turn up, Belt. You'll get a chance out in the field.
Someone should be taking care of March 7th, too. I can do that.
I'm fine with any arrangement you have for me.
Right, sounds like we are all good. Come with me to the parlor car then, you two. I prepared a backup plan before the departure, but I didn't count on having to reveal it so soon. I suppose that's what to do. I will disembark with all of you this time. It will be annoying that Dan Hang isn't voiced, not gonna lie. If he's like my prevalent partner for this quest, but hey. Oh, there's our current exploration team is assembled. I will let the conductor reveal our backup plan.
Yes. Seeing how this is going to be a perilous expedition, Pom-Pom and the Navigator have come together to prepare a special trailblazing gift for you. Your very own car!
Wait, we get a car? Amphoreus is outside the Interstellar Peace Telecommunications coverage zone, so there's no chance of remote communication when you're there. Uncoupling and using one of the express cars as your landing capsule is the best way we can ease your exploration. It can also be your safe house once you're in Amphoreus.
The car you're getting has its own thrusters, so just buckle up, and it'll take you into Amphoreus and land you somewhere safe.
Express is more multi-purpose than I thought, definitely.
Only in extenuating circumstances. Don't go thinking you can detach cars from the Express every which way, alright? Get going whenever you're ready. Pom-Pom can't wait to hear about your exciting discoveries.
Alright. Anyway,
Car
when we
ready for
receive the
detachment.
gaze.
3, 2, 1.
This was weird. It's there. Are we receiving the gates right now? Give me to being shot down. Sometime later. It was on hung. Ah. It on hung. Hung is slumped in the corner of the wreckage, as well being uncertain. Time to come up with a name for the next reincarnation. Where you see Danhang's chest rising and falling, proof that his life still lingers within him. Up to Murphy's Visitation. Do you recall the moment we first met down here on March 7th? Yeah, this is a way. Is there someone is shouting here? Yes, just do it! Cute John Cena meme. No, not John Cena meme. Shia LaBeouf meme. Sorry terribly the whispers of the devil. After much hesitation, you finally down and... Sorry, then, sorry for what? It's nothing. How long were we out for? We passed out when our car got hit. I blacked out too, but not before tracking Year out. It's a good thing we were in a car, or we could have been crushed to pieces. Should try making contact with the Express. Yeah, we've had this... I wouldn't call it a smooth landing, but hey. It looks like there's a civilization down here. Where are my friends? I guess as much. It's no longer working. I hope there's just the two of us here, you know. Let's find someplace safe to set up a base of operations first. The statue and the buildings we've seen so far point to a civilization here on Amphoreus. We can only hope they're not hostile towards outsiders. Back to being fugitives again. Oh? What is it? I heard I saw something. Someone's here? Ready, grab and stay alert. Let's find out what's behind the gate. Well, our remembrance trailblazer. We really have like Egyptian style murals. There's a big hammer. Is it some kind of force hammer thing or something? Hold on, I don't know it's on. Why is this so dark? Is it nighttime already? What? Wait, what? There used to be over in another space time? The fuck? Are we already getting into like time travel shenanigans? Oh, there, that pink thing. C2? Yes, that's not an illusion. Once again, is it doing all this? This phenomenon is hard to explain. I'm trying to make out what it says when it's shifting, but it's hard to understand. It's gone. It happened too fast for us to make any sense of it. You see what a creature looked like? A rabbit of sorts? It's not like any of the known species in our databank, but I guess that's to be expected. You know nothing about Amphoreus after all. Back when we were trailblazing into Area 6, we knew its history and terrain even before arriving on a planet, but with Amphoreus, all we have is whatever little black swan taught us about the world. True to do, find a local. I'm afraid he must plan for the worst. Putting a potential language barrier aside. But there was a powerful attack on us just now. It's hard to imagine a planet as far out and isolated as this having the expertise to create such sophisticated weaponry. Is there any match for your checkpoint invitation? Can't tell for sure, but let's not get our hopes up too high. We can learn and observe as we move. It's also... I wonder if this Japanese voice missing as well, or is it just like the English one? That's one monumental city gate. Imposing and somewhat archaic. Could it be cultural site? Assassin's anger. Which means we're actually in some kind of instance right now. It looks like no one lives in this area. And that strange creature from before is nowhere to be seen, but... Look at that. A giant seer. Judging from the prevalence of these colossal structures, civilization has more than just great engineers and architects. The structures also indicate a universal belief system. If only I were closer, I'd be able to make out the details. You want to take some photos? Now would be the perfect time. I guess we are taking pictures. A giant sphere stands between heaven and earth in the distance. At its top the sky appears torn open. Or rather, it seems to have willingly opened the circular rift. Inside a swirling vortex churns, and the clouds periodically reflect the golden glow. With much heaven for here, she definitely used her girlish imagination to come up with some whimsical and creative metaphors for the scenery. Unfortunately, it's up to you to take on the team's photographer duties now. Okay. Don't forget the city gates too. I guess. Is there anything over here? Also, what's with like these statues? They look like petrified people, but they also look similar to like what Dr. Ratio has. Oh, their positions have changed. True, they have changed. Across the cliff, the Grand Palace gate remains silent, unwilling to reveal any of the history and secrets hidden behind it. What could lie within the gate? You can't help but let your imagination run riot. Bloody carnage, chaotic banquets, bottomless abyss. Then you regain focus, hearing a playful voice softly whispering in your ear.
Hello? Snap out of it and click the shutter already.
Rare. These are great. They deserve the most prominent spot on the photo wall. Something's wrong. Watch out. Considering hostility. These things aren't breathing in organic life forms. Looks like they want us to keep us here with a dead end and the cliff edge behind us. There's no way out. We're going to have to fight them. Let's do this. Let's hit them where it hurts. Attacking enemies a certain number of times can destroy their war armor. When war armor destroys the damage to enemy, delayed actions and regenerate energy for the attacker. Attacking enemies with destroyed war armor will also additionally deal damage to them. War armor will completely be repaired at the end of the enemy's turn.
Unite our goals.
Never hesitate! Be of your body and mind!
I venture forth to hunt. Forever
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
I mean, it's just easily bonking them.
Dream vanished.
the fearless knows not fear.
May the foul stench just... Yeah!
Cloud scatter.
Never hesitate! Too slow. I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Success! Victory is inevitable! That won't do.
Time to cleanse the building.
You need to get strong. Hunger.
The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Why is it lagging? Is my GPU is having trouble again with rendering, or? Yeah. Oh, is it?
The market always fluctuates. Whenever you're
Okay,
ready.
it seems to be fine again. We just had someone calling and lag there.
It's fine.
Fangs and claws got dull. The fearless knows not fear.
Ah.
Look out! You've got something interesting.
It's not all bad.
I bear no harm. I just want everyone to be safe.
It really gives me Karen and Castellana vibes. Especially also by stealing the bed and considering the final fight between Kiana and Kevin with a footage with beds. Everyone to be safe?
Roaming around a place like the Abyss with weapons in tow is a show of provocation. Those soldiers are minions of the Strife Titan. They're not known to stop until all invaders fall under their feet. If you continue brandishing your weapons, you won't only be putting yourselves in the crossfire.
Hey there, Ariel Isaac. Welcome to chat.
Their looming blades will come down on the heads of the innocent.
Wait, why is there people behind us suddenly? Is there a approach? Gets a message across all the same.
It's difficult to tell if you're friend or foe when you appear out of thin air. Even without your weapons, a great power still lurks within you.
The story is great.
I could be putting myself in harm's way for all I know. I'd be unwise not to take precautions. So, care to share the reason for dropping in on us? Visitors from above?
Fine on. Look what you did again! Taking off only to get yourself into trouble?
Painon.
You even ruined his weapon! I've really gone and done it. This is no way to be treating strangers!
Wait, doesn't she literally have like the Nahida dress? From the back it looks like she's like a ripped off Nahida model from Genshin. Just in a different color array and little different accessories. You just can look on the stream what other games I play. Other than what I have saying on the stream, I also play a lot of JRPGs. Many different kinds. Be it Atlas with Persona or SMT, Final Fantasy, Tales of series, Kiseki series. I played a lot.
I was just trying to fix our problem in the safest way possible.
Also Kingdom Hearts. There's a lot.
How is this safe? Hello, friendly strangers. Let's all simmer down and cool our jets. We're all humans here. No need for things to get so heated. Snowy's just worried you're baddies from above, but we know you two are nothing of the sort. Oh, right, you don't know us yet. We are Treepy from Yanisopolis, and this is Snowy. Hurry up
and apologize to them.
Why is it? Why is the we in bold? Is it implying that she's something different from them?
All right, if you say so, Treeby. I apologize for my earlier behavior. I was overly wary because both of you landed in this tumultuous region. Put me on high alert.
I understand. You are travel places from beyond the sky. You're telling them everything already? There's no point in considering anything. That's everything. If they wanted us dead, they wouldn't be standing around talking to us. For more than a year now. A year and a couple months.
Not from above the sky, but beyond it.
Wow, that's something else altogether. You're lucky you met us then.
What do you mean?
She means you're lucky because we won't hurt you, but the same can't be said for others. Let's talk somewhere else. You've seen it firsthand, it isn't safe out here. As you saw, there are still many refugees who haven't been freed in the temple. We're here to rescue and escort them to the holy city, Akima. They're the reason I had to be absolutely sure you were not here with ill intent, and why I wanted you to put away your weapons. If something were to occur, they would have no way of protecting themselves.
Hey, this is Fan. Welcome back. Hopefully the internet is going, yeah, it's better this time around.
I'm Finan, from ID's Elysiae. Sorry if I offended you just now.
Hey, this is Elysiae, okay. I prefer when you're being competitive. Nope. I'm not harm. This is Tamamo.
Friction really does spark friendships, huh? Here, you can have your weapon back.
And here's your spear. Don't worry, this is entirely on Snowy. I'll make sure he fixes it for you.
It seems I'll have to treat Cartonis to a couple of drinks again.
All their names have at least sound a bit Greek-like. Ah, annoying German internet being added again. Of course it is. We just arrived and still have many questions. If you can ensure our safety, turning together would certainly be the best choice. Please take the way. How do you view the situation? As Modus is fine on enemies the eye. I agree, to disarm you in the flesh and even snap my spear is an ordinary person. He was also quite cautious, keeping his distance throughout the conversation. I tried probing for more information on Amphoreus, but they both casually glossed over it. Conversely, I believe this indicates he doesn't believe he can easily subdue us. If things take a turn for the worse, our best bet is still going to be the resolution by force. The appearance was suspiciously well timed. Yes, the timing is suspect too. The speed that destroyed our car is definitely man-made. I suspected they might have staged the encounter, but these refugees, they're clearly not pretending. For now, it's reasonable to assume they're not on the same side as the attackers. How is it remotely possible that we share the common language? I've been trying to come up with possible theories for that, though the answer still eludes me. Perhaps like in Rule 6, Amphoreus were served by this Silver Rail eons ago? But a databank would at least have some record on the planet if it were true. The way the girl uses we and us to refer to herself is unusual too. It helps it's just a habit of speech. But compared with our other suspicions, sharing common language is the least of our concerns right now. Let's get moving and hope the problems will resolve themselves maturely. About his spear. Though losing his spear is unfortunate, we gain some important insight. Amphoreus' weapon forging skills are on par with the craftsmanship that forged the Cloud Piercer. Looks like this world is nowhere nearly as primitive as we had first thought. Perhaps they have more to surprise us with at this holy city they mentioned. I mean, if it happens to you regularly, I guess. Though I don't usually experience it myself, to be honest. I'm usually always quite aware about what's happening around me. Is someone arguing in the temple? Let's take a look and remember. Keep it friendly. I don't want to use my baseball bat. What's wrong about that? I never agreed to that. Never agreed to that.
Virtus, you acted on your own to ask the Chrysos heirs for help? To bring us into their so-called holy city, no less. We are priests of Yanis, born as footless birds. How could we possibly endure being confined to one place?
What are we talking about?
We've lost far too many to Nikador's forces, Mr. Noldus. I only want for everyone to settle down somewhere safe and to be able to sleep soundly.
What does the internet have against me? Is it being mean because I'm also German, or what is it? Or maybe I'm not sure how it works, but what I could imagine is that since I'm not having like any kind of a fidget status or anything, that I'm not getting like optimized streaming for viewers who get like variable bit rates and such.
Lose your faith, and you lose everything. Do you seriously think you can seek shelter in Akima? Nowhere is safe with the end times looming. I've said my piece. Leave if that's what you want. Everyone else is staying in this temple, where we enjoy the protection of Yanis, the Gate of Infinity.
Don't make this decision in haste, sir.
I appreciate the concern, esteemed Chrysos heir. But please, respect that we have the right to choose our own fate.
I'm sorry you had to see that, esteemed Chrysos heir. These two with you are...
Alright, bye-bye. I guess the refugees do not want to be saved.
Travelers from afar. They're also headed for the holy city. If memory serves me right, you are... Virtus? Please, you may call me Finan. What was that just now?
It's an honor you remember me, Finan. We are priests from Yanisopolis. Armies of the Strife Titan destroyed our home, forcing us to flee across many lands until we arrived here. A few days ago, I watched another companion fall to those monsters, and I was shattered. I offered a prayer to Akima, thinking the answer would take time, at least enough for me to convince Mr. Noldus. I didn't expect your arrival to be so swift.
Okay, seems to have to share of troubles. The other spoke of the end times just now and claimed that no place in Amphoreus is safe. What do you mean by that?
Excuse me, sir. Everyone knows about the prophecy. How is it that you...
Virtus, right now, we must focus on convincing Mr. Noldus to return. The Abyss is swarming with fierce enemies, and they have no way to defend themselves, leaving them vulnerable to all kinds of danger. My friends, I have a rather bold request. The two of you are quite capable. Might I trouble you to fetch Mr. Noldus? Treeby will join you. She can also answer any questions you may have.
Please give us a moment to discuss it. Finan interrupted me as I was trying to give information from the refugee. And now he's saying the girl will answer our questions. His intent is obvious. He's hiding something from us. Oh no, from the refugees. Yeah. But if he thinks it's worse for others to find out we know nothing about this world, he wants to hide the fact that we're visitors from beyond the sky. There's a rift between us and the locusts, so let's play along with Finon for now. You can also learn what Tribby thinks when we are alone with her. Alright, we go. If you're to be companions on this journey, it's only right that we offer assistance where possible.
You two are truly honorable. I'll stay behind to guard Virtus and the rest. Go quickly and come back safe.
I'm sure you two have a ton of questions, don't you?
Well, duh.
As for why we should speak in private, that's because quiet places are better suited for communicating with one another.
But the road that is cut off. You're not about to ask me to jump down, right?
Judging by your reactions, you aren't lying about being newly arrived travelers. In that case, don't blink or you'll miss the next part. Also, Snowy wouldn't dare make plans for us. It's more like the other way around. All right, silence, please. We are about to summon a miracle. We, thy humble descendants, doth surmount the myriad of passages of Yanis to stand before thee and receive the scales of judgment. O selfless arbiter Talantin, declare us innocent in the name of the law. Weigh the fruits of the present in exchange for the sweetness of the past.
Okay.
We summon thee, Orynyx, to lift thy curtain of memory. Once again, stir the ripples of past reverie.
Ooh. This is unbelievable. Yeah, we wrote it to the state of this temple. Is that possible? Is it Onyx prayers fail?
Did Orynyx's prayer fail?
Oh.
My two friends, don't stray too far away from us.
Stop panicking. As long as we're with them, we'll be fine.
Amazing, isn't it? Now that we're here, we can speak in peace. Uh-huh. But why does it feel a little too quiet?
What do you mean?
Just what I was afraid of. So much for a peaceful chat. The history lesson will have to wait, my friends. We must help Mr. Noldis.
So fighting it is.
Dreams of a past. Let us dance once more.
You both have impressive fighting skills. Oh, I'm sorry.
Time to cleanse the filth.
That won't do. I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Let the valuation begin. Let's seize this fine moment. Dream vanished.
Oh, thank you. The three of you saved our lives.
Mr. Noldis, Virtus was right. It's too dangerous for all of you to be here. Please, come back to Akama with us.
I believe I've made my stance clear, my child. Us priests would rather die in the pursuit of faith than live in a foreign land.
You say after you travel to foreign lands after losing your homes? Yeah, I feel like there is. I feel like there's a. This logic isn't quite sound yet here.
Sir, we deeply understand your faith in the Titans.
Perhaps in your eyes, Kefali, the protector of the holy city, is but a god from a foreign land. But we swear to you, in the name of Yanis, the gate of infinity, that so long as the Chrysoceres live, Akama will protect all followers of the Titans. We are one and the same.
You swear in the name of Yanis? Who are you?
I think Korra is suddenly dying again. Okay, I'm back again. OBS freezed once more. I did check further logs and deactivated one Windows setting, which might cause issues. I hope it fixed it. If not, I will have to dig a bit deeper why my encoding... Why randomly my encoding just like dies for a moment. But at least right now it's doing good again. Oh, it all will stay good.
Mr. Naldus, Virtus was right. It's too dangerous for all of you.
I believe I've made my stance.
Sir, we deeply, but we swear to you.
You swear in the name of Yanis? Who are you?
Don't you remember, Naldus? Our name is Trebios.
What? You're the High Priest? Why do you look like a child? Oh no, to think that I, a mere tribal priest, dare lecture you on faith. Oh, how ludicrous. Please, forgive my transgressions.
Naldus, we do not wish to force you, but please think of the people in your tribe. The young place their trust in you, just as you place your trust in us. If you stay, they will remain here too, doomed to fall under Nikodor's spear.
Is it a spear that shot us from the sky?
If that is divine will, then I have no reason to disobey. High Priest, please guide us once again as we spread our wings on this long journey.
Ah, Mr. Naldus. I'm glad you're all right.
Virtus, I still disagree with your methods, but it doesn't matter now. Let us place our trust in the Chrysoceres.
The Dromus caravan that's supposed to meet us isn't here yet, so let's all rest where it's safe for a while.
We got really our questions are still unanswered, and we now have even more. Now that things have calmed down, perhaps you two can find the time to answer a few of them.
Of course. Please, come this way. I see you've both been made aware of our troubles. I'm grateful for your understanding, so in return, please ask me anything you wish to know.
What is this end times, people?
Just as the word implies. It's the time of strife before the world meets its end.
This down-finality is still after me. I was saying your civilization is coming to an end.
To be precise, it's the whole world that's coming to an end.
Okay.
The
All right,
ancient
Titans.
gods of Amphoreus. Once worshipped by humanity, they now stand as their foes.
Okay. What a crisis airs.
The prophetic deliverers, with golden blood coursing through their veins.
Huh? And that tells us what exactly?
It's a gift from the three Titans of Fate. With their blessings, priests can awaken shadows of the past to alter reality.
You're putting it too lightly. Don't make miracles sound like a tool you can simply use at will.
The answers are too concise.
I'm sorry. I guess I'm not good at telling stories.
Yet a tedious and overly long explanation isn't ideal either. Let me think. Oh, right! Virtus and the others are priests from Yanisopolis. We should be adept at playing the lyre. How about playing a song for our two friends? There's a ballad that's been passed down in Amphoreus since ancient times.
Okay.
Happiness abound in this lush land by God's chosen. Giants raised their glasses in a toast, beheld by the 12 constellations. 3 carved the heavens and the earth. 3 wove the threads of fate. 3 molded life with their hands, and 3 guided calamity's gate.
Okay.
They declared the world too unstirring, hence wished endless laughter upon the living. Thus, you and I were created, with words and song to weave, and love and intimacy to give. Thus creation was complete. Who then will bear the weight of humanity's souls, to lighten the steps of the living as a whole? O great Kephali, all-knowing father of stature so tall, yet low does their gaze willingly fall. With light of dawn heavy upon their shoulders, golden ichor spills unto the land, forming the boiling river that flows through the legacies of heroes who take their stand.
Okay.
Huh?
You're not even hearing a sound, it's just like... Yeah, what's with the stage effects? And now he hears something.
Don't worry, that's just our rescue. Time to get up, everyone!
Okay, now I'm skipping an encoding frame like here and there once in a while, but it shouldn't affect the re-encoding much. Right, Thomas, and head to the holy city. Well, you don't have to tell me that, right? What a magnificent creatures.
These large, mild-mannered creatures are called dromas. They're humanity's most loyal companions. We'll be relying on them to get us through the rugged mountain roads on the way to the holy city. Dromas are very docile. Even first-time riders can steer them easily. Here, give it a try. Remember to hold the reins tight.
Alright, right to Dromas. These are all the white shells jutting out from the Dromas limbs and plan to use them as footholds. The Dromas lets out a satisfied growl and easily tossed you several meters away.
I forgot to mention, don't touch their white stone humps. When the Earth Titan blessed these creatures, it said they also stuffed their ill tempers into these humps.
Okay. Carefully right at Dromas.
See? Easy, wasn't it?
Everyone, how did you find our lyre performance earlier? We've been in exile for many days and haven't touched our instruments in a long time. I fear our skills have grown rusty, and we've made a spectacle of ourselves.
No, not at all. Your performance was wonderful, sir.
It's been a long time since we sat together like that and sang ancient ballads to our heart's content. I'm grateful to all of you for reminding me of those glorious and peaceful times. Looking back now, I admit I was too stubborn. Perhaps you really can save Amphoreus from its doom, just like how the 4 of you heroes saved our very lives and faith today.
Suffering's bad for your health, and it won't help your faith much either. That's why it's our inherent duty as Chrysos heirs to free everyone from suffering. It's also the reason for the Holy City Akima's existence. The only human city left in our present day.
Oh.
Hey now, don't be so serious. You're bringing the mood down. Anyway, in short, the Holy City is absolutely safe. Everything will be fine once we get there.
Is it really absolutely safe though?
Is everyone properly seated? Then we're off! Next stop, Akama!
The wake of Thomas is like a crater. You gradually fall asleep and the caravan will arrive at Akama. And whatever else was standing left there. And I reckon the city's under attack. I kind of jinxed it, didn't I? Oh, there's more of like these fairy girls.
No holding back.
I'm gonna save this. How does it really get with the at all? These are images we met in the abyss. It seems to take us also the book of the Strife Titan.
The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game! Share good fortunes.
Show me what you can do. The fearless knows not fear. I won't do. Close.
May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Yeah.
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant!
That's one view.
Victory is inevitable! You get stronger.
Have we met? Clouds scattered.
Fangs and claws got dull. Never hesitate! Trap!
Allow me to purge the ruby of your body and mind.
I won't do.
No holding back. Dreams of a... Let us dance once more.
The truth for everything in this world is bleeding.
Dream vanished.
You're falling apart on your own. I venture forth to hunt.
The amount of AE damage I have is really nice, not gonna lie.
Victory is inevitable!
It's breaking the armor really quickly.
The fearless knows not fear.
May the foul stench dissipate quick.
You both fought so bravely. Are you Chrysos heirs from a foreign land?
Maybe?
Please, I beg of you, save Akima. The Mad King Nikador has returned. Look, there's strife and conflict everywhere.
Say Karma, leave this to us. You must hurry and find Shadow.
Thank you, thank you. Your comrades are fighting inside the city. Fate will guide you to them.
I expect the Holy City to be a strong sanctuary, but things are less peaceful than afford. Let's stay here and lend our support on the battlefield. Does that have a broken spear? Yeah, just minions. My cloud magic will be sufficient. Our priority now is to find Fainon.
The main road's been blocked off. Treeby?
Don't panic. Leave this to us. I summon the Oryx! Lift the curtain and stir up ripples of past reverie.
Press and hold a button to activate Onyx's sprayer to rewind time. What's the situation?
It's you two. I'm sorry we got you involved again. I never expected Nikador to lead an army and launch a surprise attack on the Holy City at a time like this. They and Kefali have always been mortal enemies, but now they've gone mad like a vicious beast.
You should have some enemies.
You have my gratitude. Thankfully, Akuma is not completely unprepared. The prophecy had warned us about this. This is a catastrophe, but it's not the end.
What's that rainbow thing in the background there?
Mr. Naldis and the others have gone to seek shelter. Leave the rest to us. You should evacuate along with the citizens.
How we can help?
I don't doubt your skills, but... Very well, but please remain by my side. These pests can't hurt you, but our companions, those known as the Chrysos heirs, their attacks do not discriminate between friend and foe.
Okay.
Oh, Kefali, throne of worlds, please end your long silence and grant humanity protection.
What are you doing? It's not safe here. Seek shelter quickly.
No. It's very safe here.
The prophecy has already revealed that the light of Kefali will shine upon all.
Watch. No one will die. The heroes will protect the city.
Leave them be. Just as Mr. Noldis reveres Yanis, faith is all some people have left in a world teetering on the brink of collapse.
Okay.
To honor their faith is the sacred duty of the Chrysos heirs. Minions of strife, you shall not harm these people!
Did I press stuck on belief
Fangs
stuff?
and claws got dull. The fearless
Fair
knows not
enough.
fear. Too slow.
Time to cleanse the filth.
It gets stronger.
The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Bodies.
Jane Carter is doing shit again.
How could so many enemies have made it to the front gates? Where were the city guards?
What's the problem for it? Return lock. Don't crash on me. I don't even see anything in the log. That's the most recent one. There you go. Yeah, it's not really showing any logs from the stream itself. Which is annoying. So I'm having these stupid encoding issues. The jury is 90%, but it's a big render latency. I try to turn down the graphic settings, I guess. Once I get a chance to.
We're back.
Free Turbies?
We are Trian. We are Trinin.
Wait, she literally has Sucrose's voice.
We are Trevi. Wait, no. Now is not the time for introductions.
I'm surprised there's never ceased in Amphoreus.
Snowy, D has been trading blows with the main forces for what feels like forever. From the skies to the city. Hurry up and assist him.
I knew it. He gets reckless once he gets the urge to kill. I'm relying on you three to handle the task of getting the citizens to safety.
Don't here, we can just use the Sentry Gate to whoosh the people to the safest place in Amphoreus.
Wouldn't that be Akuma?
Stop messing around and help the people! Anywhere is fine, just send them to somewhere safe!
Don't worry. Although they are a little childish, the trio are experienced Chrysos heirs, and one of the pillars of Akuma. Therefore, they can definitely be trusted. Well, let's keep on moving then.
Let's see if this will help. Why can't I access? Oh, come on, game. I just want to access the settings. Yeah, I will apologize for all like the stream restarting and stopping and everything. Yeah. I did some changing of my video settings again. Now it's using two encoders again, since my recording is actually using a different encoder than the stream encoder, which is why there's also bigger load on my GPU, which is why it has been on my GPU earlier. I did lower the quality of the recording though. It's still better than what you actually get through the stream, which is why I should prefer to keep like my recording quality as good as possible. But I guess I will have to lower it for Twitch a bit. Though I will like, keep it on the higher setting for YouTube, since I'm not having any issues with streaming on YouTube there for whatever reason, so, but only here. So yeah. And sorry for this like streaming stopping and starting and everything. I hope it will only be this one time. And after that it will be set and it will be fine. I was wondering why it's suddenly becoming such an issue. It never has been before.
Be of your body and mind. I venture
But I'm
forth
actually
to
running
hunt.
into more and more issues with my PC lately, so...
Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Which is not good because I will not really have the resources available to actually like upgrade it quite a bit in the future, so...
No holding back. Dream vanished. Allow me to purge the root of him.
I just hope it's good to be seen for something for a bit longer.
Cartonus!
Fine on.
Also, this whole technically difficult stuff is like really getting me out of the game right now. So, it's a damper on my
Glad that you're
enthusiasm.
okay. As for you, Mighty, if I'm not mistaken, shouldn't your responsibility be protecting the citizens?
What is that supposed to mean? Who are you implying isn't a citizen here?
Names of the PvE keep getting stranger and stranger, yep.
Don't evade the question. Aglaia told us to protect the citizens. Are you ignoring what she said?
It is you who forgot the second half of her words. Her original words were, protect the citizens and eliminate the invaders. The crisis in the Holy City will be resolved once we've eliminated Nikador. Speaking of which, since you've never considered the pair over there to be citizens, they seem to fit the definition of invaders.
What do you mean?
The three priests of Yanis share the same appearance and mind, and their senses are also interlinked. The Akamans have long been aware of your presence and what you have been doing. You trust him that much? I suggest you think twice.
Provoking your allies at such a critical juncture. Whose side are you on?
Not ours, I guess.
From the moment we first met, I already told you that regardless of whether it's in the past or in the future, the people of Kremnos will never agree to make peace with the likes of you. As the successor of Kremnos, I, Mighty, am not able to act independently on such matters. Furthermore, things have escalated to a point where I must warn you, esteemed guests, that your host is anything but proficient in the ways of hospitality.
Enough. The time for internal strife now is not. Still on the offense, the Mad King is, and must be stopped by the Chrysos heirs.
I have not forgotten about what needs to be done. Stand down. I'm more than capable of taking care of what's ahead by myself. As for you, Nikador is in the Marmorial Palace. Glaya told me to stay out of it. So, go ahead, Deliverer.
I also find it interesting that they're calling him the Deliverer, because didn't have like Kevin Castellana have the signet of deliverance in Honkai 3rd? They're already like drawing a lot of connections here.
I don't need you to tell me that.
You. What's your name? Is that not also strange?
As a companion, you guys don't seem to be on friendly terms.
Well, that's the Chrysos heirs. Revered as heroes by the masses, but still imperfect mortals at their core. What a mess.
I don't see any more residents have to be evacuated.
Yes, Treby acted with haste. This is Marmorial Market, the most important residential and living area in the Holy City. Pushing through by force would undoubtedly result in needless casualties. But now, our backup is here.
Lord Finon, and the two guests.
Isn't it a similar story to when Sunday is using his harmony powers?
Welcome to Akama.
His enemies aren't moving.
When I heard your footsteps, I thought death was already writing my final chapter before my heroic journey had even begun. Miss Castorus?
An abrupt ending to an epic that has barely begun might also amaze the people. But today, Lord Finon, Akama needs you.
Well, if the Mortician of the Holy City says I'm needed, then it sounds like I'm gonna live through this mess.
Well, that isn't for me to decide. All I can do is clear the obstacles and guide you to the place of Nikador's descent. Dear guests, if you would, I'd like you to please follow me, and kindly keep 5 paces distance.
Okay.
In the face of death, strife will also cause hesitation to arise.
What if I get closer?
I am the shadow of death.
Oh, I can't get closer. The game is keeping me from getting closer.
There are also some enemies who are difficult to subdue by presence alone.
So you can kill people just by her presence?
The scent of blood. Are you an attendant of the Hand of Shadow?
No, I'm nobody's attendant.
You can try to avoid and hide it. But you obviously came from the world of the dead. Akama. Chrysos heirs. What cowards. We live by loyalty and glory, while you live by weakness and deceit.
I'm so glad that you're not my history teacher. How much can we trust the words of someone who has sunk so deep into madness? However, if you're standing here out of loyalty and glory, then I shall draw my blade and grant you a warrior's end.
I can witness we kind of for a moment just like observing how this stuff we know no context to is just happening. And for the most part I'm just like, it's just going over my head because we have no context. So I'm just like watching it before making like any kind of theory or interpretation or anything of that kind of what's happening, because at this point I know too little to effectively say what's going on.
Come to arms.
The truth, everything in this world is bleeding.
That won't do.
There'll be a way. Unite our goals.
Show me what you can do. The fearless knows not fear.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem of your body and mind.
I venture forth to hunt. Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Ready? Easy, Numby. Go, Numby! The market is on. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game! Have we met? Dream vanished. May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Time to cleanse the filth. The truth, everything in this world is bleeding.
Fangs and claws. I venture forth to forever triumphant! Victory is
Let's get him down.
never hesitate!
Okay, he died quicker than expected.
As you wish.
Lady Aglaya once said that your time is extremely valuable and shouldn't be wasted on unnecessary conflict. I have the power to lay them to rest.
I was about to say the same. It's pointless to waste your strength on these pawns. Let's go. It's time to face strife.
Once there, you must turn into birds and fly toward the final battlefield.
Miss Castoris, why aren't you joining us?
I must stay here and ensure that these soldiers do not destroy the city. Although faith is more important to the vast majority, there are still quite a number of citizens who care more about their worldly possessions.
I understand, but...
There is no need for worry. The citizens have already been evacuated, and the only living things in the vicinity are the three of you.
Okay.
As Lady Aglaya instructed, no civilians will be affected by this.
Who's Aglaya?
Do excuse my impropriety.
We've been talking about it the entire time. It's like as if they're like their boss.
Well then, I'll see you later, Miss Castoris.
Then... could you all quietly leave?
We'll leave this place to Miss Castoris, then.
Okay.
Memorial Palace.
She's interesting.
The Lance of Fury. Nikador. They're all there in the distance.
Is that his stomach cry? Yes, please. What a horrifying buttercry. Is that a titan?
That battle cry once crushed all in its path. It knocked down foes and allies alike, leaving people as fragile as reeds in a gale. My limbs trembled uncontrollably as my weapon clattered to the ground. I could hear nothing but the frenzied and shameful beating of my own heart. Fear. This is why the Strife Titan is revered. If a warrior can face this terror and still step forward, no trial thereafter can shake the weapon in their hand. You two, if you wish to retreat, this is your final chance to do so.
No, let's fight. Yeah, it's fine. He's already died a number of times before. These are separate matters.
Looks like the both of you have indeed braved many dangers.
You have no interest in a Titan, right? This trailblazer lending helping hand to unfamiliar worlds is simply our duty.
Trailblazer? What an interesting concept. Surely on your worlds there must also be a Titan which is revered by the masses.
Not really. There are eons, I guess.
There's no need to further confirm your resolve. We shall soon cross swords with the embodiment of strife. And yet, faced against this menacing threat, your resolve only gleams more intensely. Let's get going. In the era when Kefali had not yet fallen silent, none could stand as their equal. Today, we inherit the duty of the gods, safeguarding the inhabitants of Amphoreus. Stand with me and become heroes!
Okay. We're teleporting? Yeah, okay. Wait, what? Enter this hidden passage. Rotate the glue in a similar pattern. Once the progress bar is full, you can quickly move to the target. Okay. Ah.
Deathly silence is the proud resonance of Nikador's war drums. Behind this watery veil awaits the arena of conflict. Stay strong. Recall your convictions and everything you hold dear. If you can't do that, then think of death. For doing so might actually keep you alive.
What is the look is going to the beach in Amphoreus in Penacony? And it's a backdrop. Says Nikado? Savage God, Mad King, Incarnation of Star Rail.
Different from what I remember.
Oh, so?
Weaker. So, more distorted?
Fangs and claws got dull.
Dreams of a... Let us dance once more.
Slow. The fearless knows not fear. I won't do.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Time to cleanse the filth.
I venture forth to forever triumphant.
Already broke his trio.
Victory is inevitable.
No holding back.
Characters with Glory can obtain buffs via using skill or ultimate to increase Glory stacks. Heroes of Glory can restore a number of Titan Corpus stacks equal to the current Glory stacks and is tagging.
Dream vanished.
Never hesitate! May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Be of your body and mind.
Cast aside all distracting thoughts. To me, I shall withstand their wrath.
Forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
Liquidation!
Give me more Glory stacks.
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
It's fine. Stronger.
Cloud scattered.
Even gods can bleed. I shall extinguish your core flame, Titan!
Let the valuation be.
I venture forth to hunt. Forever
And
triumphant.
should be down.
Victory is inevitable.
Yep. Ooh, who's that?
This is not the true Nikador, just one of his many godly forms. The core flame isn't here.
New allies of Okima, welcome to Amphoreus.
Ah, it's Claire. Hello there.
While this welcome banquet is far from elegant, it has helped to remove any misgivings that we had. From this moment forth, you shall be treated as distinguished guests of the Holy City and of the Chrysos as...
Sweet. Lady Claire, your eyes.
Curious about my eyesight? Well, I'm not blind. On the contrary, I can see much more than the typical person. Those with golden blood always have something extraordinary about them. For me, it's perception. I don't need light to measure the world. The wind carries messages along golden threads, delivering countless sensations to my fingertips.
Wait, when they were talking about golden blood and also like the mentioning of golden ichor earlier, and in Honkai Star 13 Flame Chasers also used something called ichor to boost their powers. I mean, they also transplanted Honkai Beast into themselves, which is also a different matter. But there also was this some ichor stuff involved. I just find it interesting that they are like using a lot of similar terminologies here.
Just like how at this present moment, the virtues possessed by the both of you have turned into a warm current that pleases my skin.
See, I told her that I'm a heartwarming guy deep down. Just for speaking metaphorically.
A manifestation of Nikador. Could it be that my trial has not arrived yet?
By following the threads of fate, you have begun to write the opening chapter of your story. How do you feel?
Well, truth be told, I don't feel any different. I anticipated a greater challenge.
Also, she gives me like a lot of Aponia vibes. And the other guy of earlier Calvas vibes. I'm not sure about the Deaf Girl though, who she reminds me of.
When Trian followed those escaped soldiers, was that part of the plan too?
Ooh, probably Möbius.
Naturally. We have long foreseen this attack and didn't intend to waste such a golden opportunity. After Nikador succumbed to madness, their fortress disappeared into the fog, with no one being able to ascertain its location anymore. However, now that they have acted out of character and attacked Akima of their own accord, then the Holy City shall also uncover their hiding place and sound the horn of retaliation.
What an intricate plan indeed. I gave my word that after the situation stabilized, I would reveal all about Amphoreus to our allies. However, given that Akima has just barely survived a calamity, and there are still many shaken citizens who need comfort, Aglaya, would you mind taking care of this in my stead?
It seems like she would also be better in actually explaining stuff.
Distinguished guests, Since you have spared no effort in aiding the Holy City, I will naturally take care of you as well. I've woven many unforeseen events into the tapestry of fate. This is but one instance.
You two can find me at Marmorial Market after you've grown tired of listening to her tales. In any case, I owe you my hospitality.
Now then, where should we begin?
Good question. We'd like to give us some time. We would like to get back to our mission now that the situation has calmed down. We want to lay down a beacon of the Trailblaze here. I can assure you that it will not bring any repercussions to Okima. Think of it as a ceremony when traveling to someplace new. Thank you for the follow, Alia for life.
Beacon of the Trailblaze.
No surprise that she would be a bit like, huh? What are you talking about?
No problem. Go ahead.
At least she's letting us do it. Oh wait, these space anchors are actually things we have been setting down the entire time. I didn't know that random fact. With the space anchor on Amphoreus, we have taken yet another giant step on the path of Trailblaze. A few more, maybe we can reconnect with the Express.
Interesting way to mark the start of your journey. I grow more and more curious about your cause. But please, let me first properly extend my hospitality to you. The conversation we must have will likely be quite lengthy, so why don't we go somewhere more suitable for that?
Haven't we always been trying to get along somewhere more suitable for talking? We're excited for a time now. Ooh, what is this mark? Listen to the Titan's echoes. Divine Echo Ocean. Chalice of Plenty. Fragusa? As the honey brews burst into the ocean, the waves bloom like flowers. And the glamour of great waves and drunkards all awaken amongst the madness. Oh, okay, it's just the sound effect playing in the background. Fair enough.
It's this way. Come with me.
Oh, okay. The game is still railroading me.
We're here at Marmorial Palace, Akima's public baths. Normally, this place would be much livelier. This is a good place for our chat.
It's just a few steps away from the place we were earlier, but fine.
Both of you are new here, so it's only natural to be confused about the prophecy, titans, and Chrysos heirs that have been mentioned in passing. But I'd like you to learn about Amphoreus' history before I tell you more. The bath sprites are excited to begin. This bath contains spirit water that has been blessed by the Ocean Titan. It can guide you back into the distant past. Go ahead, step in, and listen to what the comforting ripples have to say.
Don't tell me you're just being thrown into another dreamscape now.
If it'll make you feel better, I can avert my gaze.
Nah, I don't mind a pretty girl watching.
Quiet your thoughts. Feelings are far more honest than words and can better satisfy your curiosity. Close your eyes and feel the warm ripples of water embrace you. Feel the delivery of this account from the seas. The spirit water shall show you Amphoreus' distant and recent past.
Before everything began, the world was in chaos.
Maybe just a narration of the past events anyway. Okay, fine.
3 gods conceived space, time, and laws, laying down the cornerstones of life for all beings.
Did we already hit it for the song?
3 more gods formed the skies, the earth, and the ocean, creating a nursery for the seedlings of life to mature.
It just sounds like the extended version of what we heard through the song earlier.
Then came Kephalu, throne of worlds, and the father of all people. They walked the face of the earth, delighted by the creations of their fellow gods, though also lamenting at the bare solitude of the gods. And so, they made clay figures in their likeness, and allowed their golden blood to course through these creations, bestowing the breath of life upon them.
I think Coda is just dying again.
Soon came forth and peeled open fruits from a flowering tree, granting reason to these clay beings, allowing them to learn and reflect. Curiosity propelled the dignified Nestia to confer upon them an eye for beauty and a desire for love, teaching them to revere their beauty.
I also can tell that it's like only really the recording in Coda that's dying. The streaming Coda is running is still fine for the most part.
With
We just have to live with it.
the first humans were born. In this fleeting golden age, all forms of life thrived and civilizations sprouted one after the other. Disasters and suffering were unheard of in this world. Landforms did not erode with time, nor did humans age or die. Not until the 3 calamities fell upon the world: trickery, strife, and death. Their descent burst open the short period of prosperity, as though it were nothing more than a dewdrop. The black tide swallowed the world whole, inundating it in blood. Fear permeated every corner of the world like a plague, inebriating mankind far more easily than ambrosia would. Mortals took up arms against one another, waging war in the name of the gods, marking the beginning of a tumultuous age. The wrath of the gods enveloped the earth and hid the firmament in shadows, ensnaring every living being. The divine war only led to one outcome: a shattered world on its death march toward destruction.
Is something wrong? This sprite is only halfway through the story, but I seem to be detecting some distress and unease.
It's talking a lot.
I see. Perhaps the narration isn't engaging enough for you. That's why you find it difficult to remember the key events. That's fine. We can try a different approach. You'll be glad to know that bath sprites have mastered the art of catering to the needs of others.
Have they now? Let's start turning down some more settings, I guess. This is not really helping it. Actually, it is. GPU is running a bit slower, but still encoding like a sigh. Okay, now it's at least settled back in again. But the 0.8 radar quality is not looking good. It really is not looking that good. I really notice the difference.
Take my suggestion, Bath Sprites. Please narrate the story in a style that this guest prefers.
Okie doke, make yourself comfortable. Time for a history class on Amphoreus.
No, this is more like it.
Hey! No butting in! Class is still ongoing! Where did I stop the last time? Oh, right. Amphoreus started off as a ball of chaos. The 3 Fate Titans wrote laws to govern the world. Another 3 Foundation Titans created
Right, she's beginning from it.
ocean and skies.
Started from the beginning again.
Different 3 Creation Titans designed and gave life to human beings, like you and me. But 3 baddie Titans soon snuck in, bringing a terrible, horrible disaster with them. So, the Titans got angry, and no one was willing to give in. Their followers then decided to do the same, fighting and killing each other. Everyone fought for a really, really long time, disturbing and hurting all people living in the world. Until one day, something big happened.
So if I could build up my proper setup, I would say, okay, to get around the like encoding issue with Star Rail, I will just like switch to a 2PC streaming setup, and I could do it, I guess, yeah, but in this temporary setup, it would not be just so nice to set up physically and use physically. Yeah. I'll live with it for now like it is. Once I could set myself up properly. I think I will play Star Rail on a second PC just to get around the issue and get around the loss of quality.
A prophecy appeared on Amphoreus, something no one saw coming.
Alright, go for the Heston setup here, set it up here regardless for the temporary one. I will have to see.
The tripartite prophecy says there is only one way to stop this war. Assemble a band of heroes powerful enough to take on the 12 Titans and reignite their core flames. Only then will their divine wrath abate and peace return to the world. We know this band of heroes by a certain name. Any guesses? That's right! The Chrysos Heirs! So, here's the takeaway. Eat well and train well, so you can grow up into a powerful hero and do your part for Amphoreus!
Is something else wrong? Is that so? Looks like you're a bit hard.
Hey, they treat me like a child, yeah,
to please.
kind of.
Trusting and perceptive at the same time.
We really know nothing about
I
what's
seem to
guy.
hear a note of pity in that question. Perhaps you find us to be weak and defenseless. Rough patch. That's a mild way to put it. I suppose the things that are common knowledge to us are just a garbled mess to you. If we want to straighten out the threads of this world, perhaps I should explain things to you myself.
You could have done it from the start, you know.
We can move on to the problem at hand. now that both of you have some understanding of Amphoreus' history. Come with me.
Not gonna lie, it's already stuff I knew from before, from all the teasers and trailers and stuff. So none of the history part is new to me actually. There's already been like a few story trailers and such, which already recreated a bit about what's going on here. Which explained it better than this little bit here in the game actually did.
Please, give me a moment. The way up from here leads to a bath that the Council granted exclusively to the Chrysos heirs. The bath is strictly off-limits to anyone other than the heirs. I'm willing to make an exception, considering your guests from beyond the sky. But if I were to bring both of you in at once, I'd be blatantly disrespecting our traditions.
That's a passing cousin. It's probably more of a hero's privilege. Why don't you go up a third? Why am I waiting for you?
You have a very considerate partner. Follow me then.
Okay, then let's go up, I guess. Ah, this is an elevator. Okay.
Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable, then close your eyes.
Go somewhere else again? Why do I have a bit feeling about
I
this?
won't force you, but people hope to regard one another with bare honesty when they enter a bath. Are you willing to trust me? Thank you. You can also move a little to your left. The water is warmer there.
You mean closer to her? You move to the left. Our wanderers, you've only moved a few centimeters, but the water around you has become distinctly warmer.
Now place your left hand onto the bench. Lift up your arm with your palm facing forward and part your fingers slightly. Yes, you're doing great. All right. It's about time I formally introduce myself. I am Aglaya the Gold Weaver, Dressmaster of Akima, and one of the Chrysos heirs of Amphoreus. The trust placed in me is how I came to lead the Chrysos heirs in our mission today. My duty may be to weave lavish robes, but I most enjoy coming to these baths in my personal time. Garments are shields, after all, hiding both our bodies and what we truly think. This place, though, is where we can drop our cloaks of pretense. For the waters shall bring us closer together.
Oh.
You can open your eyes now. Look, we are joined together now. You're not wrong to think of it that way. The golden threads of Nestia entwine us, capable
Romance
of sensing
Titan.
even the slightest quiver.
Okay.
We are bound to speak the truth to each other this way. You will learn the truth about this world from me, and in return, I ask for you to promise me something. Fulfill this pact between us, and you can expect your journey on Amphoreus to be free of troubles.
Never can promise.
Did you feel that? The golden threads are rippling. They reveal the distrust you still have for Akima, and I take it upon myself to dispel these concerns. You learned the legends of Amphoreus from those bath sprites a while ago. But that was a sanitized version that spared you from the harsh and bitter realities of our history. The pantheon of titans that once ruled our world has become the very affliction that eats away at Amphoreus. An unfathomable power changed something within most of these titans. inducing their rage and madness.
Okay.
Amphoreus has since fallen into eternal night, the black tide engulfing our world. Arkema is now the only city to still receive light, and we owe it to Kefali's protection. The Chrysos heirs gathered here are Amphoreus' only hope. People hail us as heroes, as protectors, and as deliverers. They are counting on us to vanquish the Titans, reclaim their core flames, topple them from their thrones, and take their authority for ourselves. It is only upon reclaiming all core flames that the miracle of Genesis can reveal itself, granting a new lease on life to this broken world. This is Amphoreus' flame-chased journey. A band of heroes dedicated to slaying the gods and reclaiming the 12 core flames for the world to start over anew.
Okay, that's the flame chasing part. We're trying to retrieve 12 core flames, but how many are in the band of heroes? Are there 13 or are there more or less?
With the end times before us, we are expected to lead all of our people toward the summit. Arkema needs as many allies as possible to aid us in the upcoming battles. The two of you may be just the reinforcements that the Chrysos heirs have been waiting for.
Saying the word is what we do best, not gonna lie.
You must have been blessed by many miracles to say that with such unwavering confidence. I may be getting ahead of myself, but for Amphoreus, I am willing to take a chance on you. I have laid my heart bare, and in return, I just want you to make a single promise. Promise me to never tell the people of Arkema about the worlds beyond the sky, no matter what may happen.
Oh? Why that exactly?
I'm glad to hear that.
I actually wanted you to do the other.
Please
I just didn't
understand.
pay attention to the words.
Arkema is approaching its end, and I do not wish to give my people false hope. Not when we've been badly scarred by it before. Can you promise me that? Thank you. The agreement between us is now complete. I apologize if this ritual upset you, but I hope you understand. I had no other choice. As much as I am interested to hear your story, I'm afraid I've already taken up too much of your time. Mr. Dunhung's worrying has created ripples in the water. Why don't the both of you tour our holy city? See how our people make ends meet in this difficult time. I will have your welcome gifts ready later today.
Okay, let's meet up with Dunhung. Do you have anything to say?
Why don't you and Mr. Dunhung tour our holy city? See how our...
Okay. Did Dunhung already leave? I'd actually go for the other side. Maybe treasure chest or something here. Ah, you're for shooting? Okay. Find him back. What did she say to you? That was a really conversation. What information obtained by Glee and the equipment which referred to Dunhung. Was not to tell the people about our interstellar voyages, huh? I didn't expect that to be our only concern. Though this is consistent with how Panon was acting when we were the Abyss. Something's definitely off about this world. Even when a planet as isolated as Zero 6, the people still had an understanding of space and even paths and errands. The sky above Amphoreus, though, is more like a prison. They clearly have advanced technology, so who could imagine that even discussing what's beyond the sky would be a taboo? Do you remember the massive chaotic matter considering Amphoreus from the rest of the universe? I can't help thinking that someone is intentionally keeping Amphoreus hidden. The Titan could also be related to Samian. Not sure you know. I suppose like Clear suggested. Yeah, defended the city after all. There's a good chance to fish around for information, why they still have a good impression of us. You can also take some photos for our records. Alright.
I'm sorry, this route is not...
I just wanted to go for the treasure chest, thank you very much. But I think I will also like stop it for here before do like our other city town exploration. Then there's a now. Sorry for like this messy stream, but I can't really do much for the technical difficulties. I will try to find a solution for next time. And I think I will actually just do a true previously streaming setup like I did for Carnival Fantasy Relink. We're sorry we might actually should play that again sometime. I kind of want to, but don't really have the time to, or like want to prioritize other stuff, but hey. But yeah, I think I will prepare that for next time. Because I don't really want to like take the loss of quality stuff. I'm not a big fan of that. If I know I can record this stuff and such in higher quality, then I want to. So yeah. And yeah. I hope despite all of the annoying technical difficulties and restarting of streams over and over again, I mean luckily I don't have that many actually like watching viewers yet. So I'm more than fine with enough than having technical difficulties appear now and me finding solutions for it now before it happens at times that might be more annoying or worse. When streams should become more active from the viewer side of things. Yeah, I do not really wish for that. So let's see it more of like a test stream, and I mean we didn't get that much into Amphoreus for it to matter much, since nothing much has really been revealed yet. Just got like our first glimpse and impression of Amphoreus so far. I mean, these are two pretty girls. Some interesting characters. But a big convoluted mess so far. Like, the game does not want to tell you anything about Amphoreus yet. You kind of really notice that you only get to know the information you already got either through the trailers, or like the bare minimum information you need for the bit of world building of Amphoreus to understand a bit of the basics, but that's it. The game really is holding back any kind of other information about Amphoreus currently, so yeah, there hasn't been really anything new for me. But hey, that's how it is. I will definitely be exploring around, like literally be exploring around more next time. Starting by the city we're in. Don't want to take the chance and dive into... No, really, I'm just kind of annoyed right now with this, all the stream stuff from today. I just hope the recordings didn't turn out that badly and unusable, and yeah, we're seeing each other next time. Until then.